What's up? I'm Patrick and welcome to ISW Reacts. Today I'm reacting to ZIGZAG Requiem. This was requested by Mr. Patron as one of his monthly requests included in my Patreon membership. Thank you so much for all of your support. I really appreciate it. I actually have no further information about this artist. I've never heard anything by or about them before. I don't know what kind of music this will be, so I'm very excited to check them out for the first time today. If you want to be like Mr. Patron and support me and my channel, you can request a song on my Buy Me a Coffee page, or you can check out my Patreon, where you can find some exclusive content, full concert reactions, you get requests included monthly, and some other things. The links are in the description if you're interested. Thank you very much. Before we start, please also leave a like, consider subscribing, and now let's just get into it. Oh, okay. That's a wild start. I like his voice. Yeah. A very versatile vocalist. So much different stuff happening. The chorus is actually beautiful. Wow. That was such an amazing mix of aggressive heaviness, controlled chaos, and melodic, atmospheric, beautiful parts. A lot of things happened in just 3.5 minutes. This was amazing. I loved this. First of all, the vocalist seems to be incredible, very versatile, with a great range in whatever direction he's going. It's all very expressive. He has a lot of power, especially in those harsh vocals and growls, but he's also capable of softer, intimate singing with the falsetto included, but then also melodic but powerful belting with a little bit of this rock grit. And he can also show a more theatrical, dramatic delivery. And I don't know, what I really liked is that he's obviously changing like his singing technique and deliveries and styles a lot of times, but he's not just switching up the techniques. It always fits very well, and it always feels like a different emotion in the story he's currently telling. And of course, all that wouldn't be possible if the instrumentation wouldn't do such a great job of switching between atmospheres, and it already starts off in a great way with this thick bass and a little bass solo, and also the guitar is doing a great job balancing between heavier and more melodic riffs. The drums, of course, go along with the dynamics and create pretty smooth transitions between the heavier and softer parts, but it also includes some pretty fast dynamic fills, so all of them do a great job. I think the dynamics and the styles, the switches between those different atmospheres are one of the most important parts of this song. And I was pretty surprised. The first chorus came kind of unexpected, in a very atmospheric, emotional, beautiful way from this more chaotic part before. And then after that first chorus, I think it was, there's this breakdown, which is always a bonus point for me. Loved it. And additionally, I found the aesthetics pretty interesting and very cool. The whole video looks cool. The style of them just looks awesome. It also fits or suits the vibe. I don't know if this style has a specific name or if that's I don't know, sub-genre, or if it has any connection to something else. To me, it looks very unique and, like I said, very fitting. I actually also like the lyrics, or the translation of the lyrics I just read. I think it starts off talking about some kind of toxic relationship with some kind of codependency and missing honesty and all the pain and sorrow that results of that situation. But I think as the song goes on, it kind of gets even deeper, talking about the other person's pain or inner struggles, or maybe even depression. And I feel like also him showing that he's kind of torn apart between regret that he didn't like recognize that, but also maybe disappointment or even anger that the other person didn't tell him about it, which I think is just a pretty logical result of a relationship like this. If the persons aren't honest with each other and everything's a struggle, everything's an argument, people try to swallow their emotions, which obviously leads to more pain and more mental struggles. I'd also love to hear your opinion on the whole like death theme, so to say. I mean, the song is called Requiem, and he also sings something like I just wish you were alive. I think that can be interpreted in two different ways. On one hand, on a metaphorical level, because he's talking a lot about like the past you, so to say. So the death of the previous joyful, happy person that has now changed so much that he can't recognize them anymore. Or on the other hand, I think it can also be interpreted in a literal way, also because of the structure of this song and how he's continuing to say what kind of pain they feel and how much the other person is struggling, and they didn't tell him about it. So now, yeah, he's regretting that because now it's too late. Either way, I think it's very emotional lyrics that hit pretty hard, and I don't know, I guess will hit even harder if I will listen to this song again, and then especially having the chorus with this atmosphere and all the emotions, and now knowing what it might be about is working in a great way, I think. Thank you so much, Mr. Patron, for this request. I loved it. I enjoyed it a lot. I love the great balance between heaviness and beauty. The song has so many different vibes, but it all still works together in such a great way. It's kind of chaotic in parts. It's dramatic. It's very emotional. It's sometimes aggressive, sometimes melodic, and especially the vocalist blew me away. I really like his voice, the color of his voice, but also his different ways of delivering. His versatility, his range is awesome, and how the song and the vocals change dynamics so often was a lot of fun to check out. Please let me know what other songs by them I should check out, or if you have any other artists you would like me to react to, please also let me know. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.